What's going on, guys? Y'all hear me? What's up, J&J Sports Production? The Card Collector, Buffalo Champions. Lunch break, nice, man. 92 Shaq Gold Archives, PSA 9, $37. Wow, that's a good deal. Man, I wish I was picking those up, shoot, like a month ago for that price. They're expensive now. I think like $80 is the minimum I saw. What's up, Sin City? Good morning. JJ's Cards. What's up, Brian? The waiting queue. Yeah, you like that? I figured I need to continue to evolve and grow this live stream. Try to do things a little bit better. So I wanted to create a queue to let everybody know, hey, I'm doing a live stream today because a lot of guys missed it yesterday. I might be doing one tonight because a lot of guys missed it because they were at work. I didn't know. I thought a lot of guys were still home, but they're at work already. So, all right, guys, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to try to answer the questions as best I can. Yesterday, I did a little bit of a bad job, so what's up, Jason Bell? What's going on, guys? Thanks for hanging out with me today. Again, I did a live stream yesterday. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to do it again. I got a lot of these boxes to break, and I'm just excited to pull the Jordans, like I said, to get submitted to PSA. I'm going to do a PSA submission this weekend. So I have two boxes right here, the Topps Archives. I received this one yesterday, and I was talking a little bit about how I'm not going to pay premium prices for a box unless it's in premium condition. So this box, in my opinion, is premium condition. It has the shrink wrap on it. There's no wear and tear really on the edges or the sides. There's no dirt. It's clean. It's really clean. So this is a premium box. I would pay a little bit more money for. However, this box, you can tell it didn't come with any shrink wrap. It has corner wear, edge wear. It looks like it was stored in maybe a barn or something or garage. So this box, I'm not going to pay premium for. However, when you open it up, I mean, the packs look really good. So maybe, but this is the one I'm going to break today because I'm curious to see what kind of condition the cards are in. So this is going to be a poor condition box. Out of Control Sports Cards. Armano, what's up? What's up? Damien, Future Man. LD Key. All right, I got to read the comments. PSA is the best card channel. PSA Collector. Appreciate that, man. BPL Sports Cards. Going MJ hunting. Yes, sir. Scott Brown, what's going on, man? Kingpen Cowboy. A lot of these names are familiar to me. Toa, what's going on, Toa? Bust open that baseball. Man, I want to, but I'm just trying to pull these Jordans so I can submit them to PSA because I'm super excited. I have a feeling a lot of them are going to be Gem Mint 10s. PSA is now open for submissions. Yep. The turnaround time is a little bit worse. However, I think it's worth the wait. A Topps Chrome video. I got a Bowman Chrome video coming up soon. I'm going to be breaking a Bowman Chrome box. Do I think SGC will overtake Beckett and rival PSA, but still have the same price because it's definitely roll with SGC if that happened? That's a tough call, man. Beckett has cemented themselves in the hobby. They were second to do grading cards, so they've been around a lot longer than SGC, and a lot of guys are loyal to BGS, so SGC has a long way to go to replace Beckett as second place. Can I see an economic depression in the near future? I don't. I really, really don't. However, that doesn't mean you should be going all in right now. I mean, you should still be conservative with your money and buy low, guys, and sell high. Don't buy high and sell high, or don't buy high and sell low. Just always buy low and sell high. That's why I like to make my investments future-proof as best as possible. What's up, 4K? Glad to see you get back. Man, a lot of you guys are back today. That's crazy. Are you all watching on your phones or are you watching on desktops? Oh, boy. Lots of questions. Low-hanging fruit. I've been looking at a lot of low-hanging fruit lately, guys. You have to wait for those videos. There's just too much to talk about. Hey, I appreciate that, Scott Brown. I try to be as entertaining as possible for you guys and make the content as entertaining as possible. That way, when someone comes and sees my video, they get excited about collecting and, see that it's cool and it's popular. Because, guys, I remember I was the biggest closet baseball card collector. Like, I couldn't just go around and tell everybody that I was a baseball card collector or football or basketball, because there was a time in the hobby where it wasn't really cool. Like, people, I would say, I would say I collect baseball cards, and people would be like, "Really? You collect baseball cards? That's why?" That's like, isn't that for kids? So I try to make it cool and fun. You guys watch it on your phones? Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. On the crapper. That's cool, guys. All right, so I'm gonna start ripping these packs open, looking for the Jordans, and try to answer like the questions as best as possible. Yesterday I did a little. Really wasn't paying attention. I was more focused on the cards, but I'm going to try to stick to an hour today. So that's why I'm trying to answer questions as best as possible. So an hour, as hopefully. The drive-through at Chick-fil-A, that's awesome. That Chick-fil-A drive-through line right now is funny. They have all kinds of tents and stuff set up, and the employees have like protective garments on and stuff. You're all at work right now. That's awesome. You're watching me. You got to watch me at work. If you want to know any of the gear that I use, if you guys are trying to start a YouTube channel, I put all the links in the descriptions below my videos. It's best if you're to go on a desktop and look at that, because I get asked that a lot. So that's why I put in the links for you guys to have easy access to. These cards are looking really good. They're not sticking, so maybe not. I mean, look at the centering on that. Maybe don't judge the box. Don't judge the box by its cover, because I would probably pass on this box due to the outside condition. Yet the cards are looking gem minty. So maybe disregard that advice and go ahead and pay premiums for them. I'm hoping to pull 3 Jordans out of this box. Keep the consistency of, oh, there she is. Right off the bat. Looking good. There's one. There's a little bit of whitening down there, you can see. Oh, there's some whitening up there. So this, probably not a gem mint. However, still could be a mint. Looking good on that Jordan. Very happy. I mean, I pulled one. I'm glad. I'm happy with the other 3 I pulled. Those are definitely looking gem mint. Nice. You pulled 3 Jordans out of yours? I've yet to pull 3. Yeah, it could be Toa. The shrink wrap. If the shrink wrap's not on it, maybe it kept allowed the moisture to escape, so the cards aren't sticking. Maybe if they don't have shrink wrap, it's better to buy. That's a good observation. But you're right. These cards are not as sticky. Not even close, really. Well, yeah, not even close. These are the easiest cards to pull off yet. Rick Fox. Haven't really pulled any other Hall of Fame players yet. The Deaf Genius. I need to answer my emails and PMs. I do, bro. I do. I answer them all the time. You just don't understand how many I have. Ask your questions. If you have questions, now's the time to ask them. Like, guys, I get on the daily, I get Facebook messages, Instagram messages, emails, YouTube. People even call me on my phone. They somehow find my phone number and call me and leave me messages, okay? I'm doing my best over here trying to answer your guys' questions. So, you know, when people tell me I don't answer questions, it's like, it's aggravating because I really do. I could literally spend an entire day answering comments and questions, and that would be my day, okay? And then the next day, I can do it all over again, and I probably still wouldn't be done. And that's why I like doing these videos, because it allows me to answer multiple questions at once. And when I see repetitive questions, I go to those. Like, if I see, you know, a consistency and confusion, I answer those as best as possible. What do I think of GMA grading? I say save your money and go with somebody else. Don't go with GMA. Do I have any expired redemption cards for Topps? No, not really. I do have some unused Panini points that are just, I'm not sure what to do with. Who am I submitting besides Jordan? I haven't really decided yet. That's a tough call. Because there's so many options. If I were to choose off the top of my head right now, I definitely love the Charles Barkley, and I love the Hakeem Olajuwons. No, I do not have any expired Topps redemption cards. Tim Hardaway. Wow. Jordan off the bat. 4K, yes, I do need a moderator. I'm still looking into that. I'm not sure what I have to do in order to get one. But a moderator would be incredibly helpful. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to work with me on doing that. That'd be awesome. If you have the time. I know a lot of guys are Scottie Pippen, you know, busy doing other things, and I'm blessed to be in the position where I can live stream now and share with you guys. Would I recommend buying GMA 10s, cracking them, and then submitting the PSA? Sure, if the price is good and the card looks gem mint. However, I try to go that route, and if it says GMA 10, that doesn't mean it's going to be a PSA 10. It could very well be a PSA 8, so you have to be careful. A lot of guys take awful pictures of their cards and say gem mint 10. Man, look at that nice centered card. A little bit off. A little bit, but still, that's a gem mint centering. Do I think this is a good product to invest in? At the price point I was paying, yes, $50 a box I think is a good price. However, since they've gone up to $250, $100 a box would have been a good investment, you know, because they're listed for like $200, $250. Hakeem. Ooh, nice. See how cool these cards are? I'm thinking the 1984 Topps design, those players like John Stockton, Charles Barkley, Hakeem, and the Jordan, I think those would look awesome if you had like the set, the entire 1984 design set from this graded PSA 10. That would be a cool listing to put on eBay to promote. I mean, look how cool those cards are. So I'm glad they chose the players they did for the 84 design, because honestly, that's in the set my favorite design. So that's the kind of thought process I would go to as far as which other cards in this box to submit the PSA. the ones that would look good or complement the Michael Jordan card. Just woke up, still in bed. Nice, Matt. You better get to work. You better start grinding. Now's the time, guys, to if you have any kind of entrepreneurial instincts, now's the time to start creating content. I'm telling you, the hobby, the explosion just started. Get your content out. There's a Karl Malone. These are always off center. Yeah, these boxes were about $30 to $40 about a month ago. Hey, what's going on, David Jones? You've been around. Nice. Another Jordan hot box. Could this be a Jordan hot box? Wow, what is that? Looks like someone smeared a booger all over that. Dang. Wonder if I can get that. That must be the grease. Wonder if I can get that off with, shoot, I don't even know. That stinks. I wonder what PSA would say if they got that. Like, maybe an 8? Man, the front looks good, though. So this could be a Jordan hot box. However, all the cards are probably, could have defects. That's still, though, 2 Jordans. I'm happy with that so far. Who was my favorite player to collect when I was a kid? You're a Bo Jackson collector? Oh, man, Bo Jackson. I love his cards. They're so undervalued. However, his resume, it's tough because there's a Bo Jackson market. However, is there going to be one in 20 years? It's tough to say. But as a kid, man, I liked the Kobe and Shaq basketball. The Jordan cards. John Stockton, 84 design. However, when I was a kid, man, condition was not an issue. It's crazy. Thinking about how I treated my cards in the past when I was a kid, I was like, just knucklehead. Baseball, I liked all kinds of players. Baseball. Ken Griffey Jr., obviously. Charles Barkley, 84 design. Nice. And I liked oddball players too. Cards that weren't really valuable, aren't valuable now. PSA would say PSA 10. The qualifier would be Booger. That's funny, dude. If that'd be cool. Not be cool. That'd be funny if PSA had Booger qualifiers. Instead of off center, it would say Booger. Do I think Panini Select will eventually overtake Prism, guys? You can watch all my videos, and that'll answer your question. But yes, I don't buy Panini Prism. I'm just not a fan of the product. I'm not sure why. I'm just not a fan of the Panini Prism product. I would much rather get the Panini Select or the Donruss Optic. I like the Donruss Optic because it reminds me of the Topps Chrome. I like the Panini Select because it was hobby only, not retail. And they have short prints and super short prints in there, rookie cards. I like the 3 different tiers. So that's going to mean the supply is low. And if a product has a chance of having a low supply with a high demand, like the Luka and Trey rookies or all other cards, hollows, LeBron James, Prisms from the Select, then I like that product. However, since I saw so many Panini Prism products, when it first came out, now it's hard to find any. I just was like, okay, you guys can have that. I'm going to look for other options. And that was my approach. And I like the designs better. 4K, I missed that tip, man. I appreciate that tip. Yeah, collecting both Bo Jackson for your PC, I think it'd be fun because his cards are affordable. You can get Gem Mint 10 cards. And who knows? They could come out with a Bo Jackson documentary. And then you can, if you're ready to sell, sell. However, just because there's a documentary coming out and a player, I don't think that's any reason to go all in on that player. Like the Sosa McGuire documentary coming out. Yes, their cards might go up momentarily. However, they could go, chances are they're going to go back down. The McGuire and Sosa card. So I try to kind of avoid that. Now, if it's of a GOAT, the greatest of all time, considered, depending on your generation, then yeah, it's a no-brainer. Michael Jordan cards are going to get attention, and people are going to start collecting them, and the demand is going to go up, and it's going to stay up because he's in the Hall of Fame, and he's legendary. So Mark McGwire, in 20 years, our guys going to appreciate the Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa run? I don't know. It's tough to tell. So, like I said, be cautious and careful about, I guess, media hype. And just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean you need to do it. Ooh, nice in center, David Robinson. It's the 88 design, though. Still, cool David Robinson. Let's set him aside. They did a 30-30 on Bo. Spitting the Gary V verbiage. What verbiage is that? Man, that's another thing, guys. If you aren't watching Gary V and you have any kind of entrepreneurial instincts, start watching him, okay? He's got incredible knowledge, and he will help you succeed. Gary V. The Kobe documentary. I didn't even know there was coming. They should have one if they don't have one. But I could see his cards going up if there was a Kobe documentary coming out. I didn't hear about that. Man, I've been meaning to look into the Kobe second year cards. I think I did a little bit, and man, they're down. A lot of Kobe cards are down, meaning they're affordable. Because to a lot of guys, Kobe Bryant is the greatest of all time. Okay. He definitely one of the greatest, one of the GOATs, one of the legendary players. The thing I liked about Kobe is his work ethic, his what do you call it? His ability to speak multiple languages. He's smart, super intelligent guy. He didn't take crap from nobody. He showed it on the court. So I love Kobe Bryant stuff. Same with Shaq. His personality, dude. Shaq is just super funny, and he's one guy that I would just love hanging around and being around because he would always, he has a personality. He's a good guy. So I like Shaq cards and I like Kobe cards along with their resume. It's just incredible. Their impact on the game of basketball. And going and watching, Shaq's rookie year and how Zion kind of reminds me of Shaquille O'Neal, like his desire to prove himself. However, Shaq just came out and straight up dominated, man. Shaquille O'Neal dominated. Go back and watch those early games of Shaq, man. He is all over the court. He was relentless. And I just love that about athletes. And, just guys in general, if they have that kind of perseverance and determination and dedication to whatever they're doing, I think that's cool. So I like when athletes do that. Shaq cards are going up. They're going up on like crazy. Still, another one I'm kicking myself for not buying is Shaq rookie cards. The Topps Gold, even the base Topps rookie Shaq cards are going up. The Topps Archives Gold are going to go up. Already going up. So Kobe second year cards, I think, are a good option to look for if you can't afford his. Plus, even his regular rookie cards are affordable still, which is kind of crazy. If I had 1,000 to invest in cards, what would I? 1,000? Ooh, that's a good question. There's so many options. Would I go baseball? Would I go basketball? Would I go football? Football's a little undervalued right now on a lot of players because there's so much. It's all up in the air right now. We don't know who's going to be doing good, and you have to watch the games in order to kind of determine. Okay, he's going to do good. You have to watch the players interacting with each other. Honestly, I would do I would do basketball. Basketball, I would spend $1,000 in $1,000. Shoot, stuff's so expensive now. It's hard to say. Like $1,000 2 months ago, man, you could have bought so much more stuff. Now $1,000 won't get you very far, and so that's why I'm always, crawling around, looking under rocks, and looking in bushes and stuff, trying to find stuff that's being overlooked and being passed on. I like to make that $1,000 go a long way. So it's tough to say exactly. I would definitely diversify, and I wouldn't go all in on one player, one card. I don't suggest doing that. Maybe buy a couple low-end rookie cards of a couple different players. And maybe even a couple different sports. You don't have to stick to all basketball. Depends on what you're good at and what you like, what players you like watching and collecting. Tony Gwynn and Greg Maddux undervalued. I can see that. I can see the Greg Maddux rookie cards being undervalued. Tony Gwynn as well. This guy, he always makes me laugh. Man, that Derek Coleman's nice. That's from the 1990 top set. Another one of my favorites. Second year Ken Griffey Jr. cards, 1990 tops. 1990 tops Tiffany. I have a bunch of card savers. Is it okay to ship cards with them? That's what I ship all my cards to PSA in, are card savers. So yeah, card saver ones. Oh, bummer. Isaiah Thomas, bad boys. O.J. Simpson, game-worn Buffalo Bills helmet with grass stains on it. That's cool. Oh, someone said something about Garrett Cole. Yeah, I bought a lot of Garrett Coles for pennies on the dollar a while ago, and I'm waiting for the baseball season to start to see if I'm going to submit them to PSA or not. Because I think pitchers are going to be getting more and more love because they're like the quarterbacks, kind of, I mean, I think the pitchers are like the quarterbacks. However, they don't get any field play, or they don't, get to bat. They still get a pitch. And if you can do no hitters, I think Garrett Cole could do well for the at New York. So we'll see. Baseball is very tough because there's so many options. I think there's less options for basketball cards. Yeah, I hang out in the bushes picking that low hanging fruit off the ground. My extra cards, I'm not sure. I haven't been really breaking boxes. So for now, I just store them in the traditional old school, you know, those big, like they're not shoe boxes, but baseball card boxes. I store them in there. And then I'm going to figure out what to do later on down the road with them. Donate them or maybe give them away on the channel. I don't know. Because I don't like having a horde of commons and just stars. I like to keep my collection thin and manageable. Because I've been down that road where you have closets and bedrooms full of cards. And that just gets my anxiety out, you know, uncontrollable. So I like to keep my collection small and manageable as best as possible. As many cards in a PSA graded case as possible. So I like to keep the high-end stuff and donate or give away the... Hey, what's going on in the hobby box? You're doing a great job with your channel, man. I'm super excited to do the live meeting with you. I'm going to email you and let you know probably maybe Thursday. No, yeah, maybe Thursday. So we'll figure out a time and date sometime this week. We can go over your channel and check out what you're doing right and maybe some tips I can offer you. But I appreciate that tip, man. The hobby box, guys, go check him out. The dude's on fire. Boris. He knows his stuff and his very entertaining videos. Akeem. David Robinson. Common cards they don't have much value or ever will. Chris Mullen. He might eventually get some love. There's a Dennis Rodman. One guy commented on my other video. He said Dennis Rodman he said Dennis Rodman is the worst basketball player of all time. And I was like, why no love? Why no love for Rodman? I'm like, dude, yeah, he couldn't score points, but man, he could rebound. That's why the Bulls, Jordan wanted him, because he was a rebounding king. I'm like, that's some No, I didn't. Man, I've been watching those Gary V live shows at 9 o'clock in the morning for an hour, but I had too much work to do, and so I mean, I'll go back and watch it. I didn't know he talked about sports cards on today's show, though. Yeah, Toy Red Edition. Yes, there are a lot of people struggling right now and are going through some hard times financially. And if you're in that position, you shouldn't be spending money on cards. You should be saving your money. Oh, tree. Does this one have a booger on it? That's the question. No booger. Ooh. Looking gem minty. Nice corners. Nice surface. Wow. This one might be a gem mint. That's 3, guys. Box 3. I pulled 3. What kind of... How ironic is that? Does that mean I'm... Oh, shoot. I have... there we go. I wonder if this could be a 4. A quattro. Nice. So we got 3 Jordans out of 1 box. Very good. Boogerless. Yeah. So like I was saying, guys, yes. The future, it's tough to tell what's going to happen. I mean, a lot of money is being spent on the hobby right now. I don't know if we're going to go have an economic collapse. I think we may have had a small one. However, there are industries that are booming right now, okay? Booming. So the oil industry and like the, the raw materials, the manufacturing, yeah, they're going down. However, there are plenty of other industries that are booming. John Stockton, 84 design. Muggsy Bogues, I got one of him. Thoughts on Jab's family? That dude can bust out some content. That's all I know. Is he is consistent with his content. If you guys are looking for any kind of motivation to start your YouTube channel, I would definitely check out see how he's doing things. Okay, because he got 50,000 subscribers. Yeah, he had a little bit of. He's been doing it for like 3 years, I think. But I'm not hating on Jab's family, man. He's a big inspiration for YouTubers out there because he's consistent with his content. And he makes good content. He knows his stuff. He knows his baseball stuff a lot more than most guys out there. So I think he's doing a great job. Is it a good time to sell? Yeah, if you need the money. I'm not selling. Like I said in my other video, it takes a lot for me to want to sell my cards because, like I say all the time, guys, I'm thinking 10, 20 years investment on these cards. So I'm buying them and holding on to them for as long as possible. Maybe when I'm ready to retire, and then I'll let them go. Or maybe I'm going to pass them on to my kids. You know, I collect because I love the cards and I love the collecting. So if you guys are in a tight financial spot, yes, today, right now, is the great time to sell. Okay? But if you're doing it, for fun and for an investment, I would say hold. Hold on to them. And that depends on the player, too. Hakeem Olajuwon. How do you say Olajuwon? Is it Olajuwon? It's Olajuwon, right? Hakeem Olajuwon. That's how everybody says it. How else do you say it? Does he live down the street from Tops? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I kind of went in a little heavy on the John Collins, the hobby bot Boris. I got a bunch of his stuff. I'm going to submit some to PSA too. I'm excited to see him develop with Trae Young. Hopefully. Short-term flipping cards, it's possible. However, I think you need a lot of capital. So you need to buy like $1,000 in cards and then sell them in a week or two and make $500. That would be the only sensible way to flip cards. Not buying a card, one single card for $30 and then selling it for $40 next week. Or it's tough. So I think you need a lot of capital and experience and luck. Because sometimes your predictions go wrong and you buy the wrong card or you buy the wrong player and it doesn't pan out, or they get injured or they have a bad game. It's all kinds of things, guys. So flipping cards, it's tough. I don't even consider flipping it because it's time consuming. Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, great options for long-term investing, guys. Incredible resumes, and they are legendary players. There's tons of other options out there too for as far as vintage players. Karl Malone off-centered. What am I opening? OPG. I don't know. I feel bad because I didn't open it today. But I'm really excited to get these Jordan cards. I got 2 more boxes coming. I might do a live stream tonight, guys. Like I said earlier, a lot of guys are at work and they can't watch my live streams and ask me questions. So I might do a live stream tonight. Maybe that's when I'll do the OPG. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I try to figure out how to play my background music. Maybe I still can, because there's no background music like that. That keeps you guys entranced, like a snake. What are those guys called? They play the flute for snakes. Maybe I'll try to figure that out, how to get some music going. Get that music going. PSA is not going to... Tell your dad PSA will not steal the card. Okay, so there it is. 3 Jordans. Not bad. One with a booger, one with a little bit of whitening, and then one that's gem minty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that grease stain. We'll see. I think it's... I don't know. We'll see. But I got 3. Very happy with that. Let's see. Let's get some questions going. Okay. Yeah, Barry Bonds cards. I've been collecting him for a while. His cards are going up. It's getting tougher and tougher to find cheap Bonds cards. Charmer, Snake Charmer, yeah. 3rd box, 3 cards, 3 Jordans. Yep. Upper Deck Shaq rookie are going for $70 now on eBay. This is crazy. Yeah, Shaq cards are going through the roof. It's not a big deal if you forget to write the service level on the box. PSA will get to it eventually. I'll try the alcohol wipe on that Jordan, see if that helps, the rubbing alcohol. 2 live streams. I might. I'm thinking about it, guys. Like, I enjoy doing this and interacting with the audience. So I might do one tonight at around maybe 7:30. I don't know. I'll post on my Instagram and let you guys know when I'm doing live streams. So follow me on Instagram. And also, I'm going to give you a cue on YouTube, like an hour in advance before my live stream starts. That way you guys can get a heads up and be prepared to watch if you want. A lot of guys were commenting yesterday that they missed the live stream. So I'm just trying to, reach out to everybody. The grease would get on there, I think, from the manufacturing process, maybe like the belt. During the manufacturing process, the machines that the cards were slid on are greased. So maybe some slid up and got on there. That's the second pack I found that had grease in it. What's up, JJ Sports Cards? Thanks for the feedback, man. I'm glad you guys like these live streams because I like doing them. I'm going to keep doing them and doing them and doing them. Maybe I'll start interviewing people live. Maybe doing multiple guys. We can all join in on a chat and talk cards. I'm thinking outside of the box here with my content, guys, and also with my, my purchases. So I've got a lot of projects going on right now. I'm hoping to let you guys know here real soon this huge project I'm working on. It's still in the making, and I think it's going to be a game changer for the hobby, guys. A huge game changer. So that's just some inside tips that I really haven't come out and told anybody yet. So stay posted for that big news I'm going to come out with. It's still in the making. I've been trying to look for Tim Duncan, and David Robinson's dude. David Robinson has a pretty good resume. I don't know why I haven't been looking at his rookie cards. Awesome live stream. Thank you so much, T's Baseball Life. Look at that guy. 4K Sports Cards. He's got the number. See that number 7 next to his name? That means he's been a member of my channel for over 6 months, I think. 4K sports cards. I appreciate all the support, man. You and Toa, you guys have been here since day one. Hey, Bobby Brooks, I appreciate that. You are the real deal sports card all-star. Thanks, man. I just love doing this, guys. I love the hobby, and it's such an exciting time right now. And I'm so glad that I sat down and figured out how to do all this technical stuff, like the live streams and the videos, and how to keep it engaging, and exciting, I guess, entertaining. I mean, oh, 3 months, yeah, 3 months, 4K. My slabs, I have not sold on them. Regular top loaders work just fine. There's no really different sizes. Just get the regular size, 2.5 by 3.5, I think. What time is it? Oh, it's only 12:45. All right. Well, let's see. I guess I'll just keep asking questions. Jonesboro Heavy, man. If you join PSA, is your turnaround time better? No. No. Unfortunately, there's no way of improving it. Well, yeah, John. You all start with the 5, and then after like 1 month, it goes up, and then 2 months. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny, and then it maxes out after 2 years, and then you get a 10, which is cool. I thought that was cool to do for my members, especially for these live chats. And you guys have the icons and stuff you can use. Hockey cards, man, I just can't get into hockey cards. So I did a hockey card video, and I mispronounced every single guy's name wrong, okay? So, and I got called out on it on the video. So I was like, okay, hockey is not my niche. So I can't do hockey cards. I just, I want to. However, it's not my expertise. So I'm going to leave that to somebody else. If you guys have hockey on your mind, start a hockey content YouTube channel, dudes. That niche is yet to be tapped. Same with soccer cards. The Nationals, yes, it is delayed. I thought it was going to be canceled or moved. However, they delayed it. So that's cool, totally cool. I might be able to go now. Who knows? Since it's in December, I think. Maybe not. I'll have a newborn baby, so probably not even then. What card, if you don't mind, what is your most valuable card? Just all the cards that I submit and get graded to PSA myself, that I pull from packs or I buy raw online and they come back Gem Mint 10s. To me, those are my most valuable cards. I don't like to think of it as monetary value. I like to think of sentimental value, because I can have $1,000 card and I'd be willing to let that go because I paid maybe, I don't know, $100 for it. However, if I pulled a card from a pack or bought it offline raw and it came back at 10 and it's only worth 200, I'm not going to want to let that go as easily. It's weird how I value stuff, cards. What's the best way to collect on a budget? Buy low, sell high, watch all my videos and learn. Look at my approach to what I'm doing and then take that and apply it to other players and cards. That's how you buy low and sell high. You have to do a lot of research, guys. And if you're on a budget, you got to spend a lot of time researching and doing your due diligence and figuring out what cards are going to be worth money in like 6 months. You kind of got to buy, and you'll discover that through research. Okay, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Do you use the sports card investor tool? I don't even know what that is. Sports card investor tool? What is that? The Nationals being delayed gives me more time to save. Yes, sir. Save for the Nationals. Yeah, man. That's another thing. I'm like, if I go, I'm gonna have to have probably what, at least $1,000, because I'm gonna be wanting to buy everything. 1998 Jordan Topps Chrome. Nice. Yes, I would definitely submit that to PSA. John Collins, yep. Stuff super low. He has some potential, I think. Thank you, Brandon. I'm having another child, actually, and we're supposed to find out the gender this week. So I currently have a almost 2-year-old daughter, and we think it's going to be another girl, so we're going to have 2 girls. And I got 2 dogs that are girls. So I'm like the only male in my family. Unless we have a boy. It could be a boy. More important, do what you have to do to provide, or do what you want to do to be happy? Yes, sir. That's great advice. Ripping for Ripkins. Welcome to Team PSA Collector. Nice. Thanks for joining, man. You got that 5. You've been around for a while, too. I thought you already were a member. That's funny. All right, let's see here. 98 Topps Jordan, even the Topps base, yeah. Guys, I think the base cards are going to have more and more collectability and value. Earlier sets, I've been looking into, here's a little inside tip for you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and share. I've been looking into the Skybox series, the Skybox Thunder, the Circa, the In Motion sets. So I think those are undervalued right now. Baseball cards, basketball obviously already is. So if you guys are looking for some baseball boxes to buy, consider buying the Skybox. All kinds of options out there. And then basketball, even like the before 2003, like the 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. Those boxes are undervalued right now. If you guys are looking for some boxes to buy, pull some great inserts. Sports Card Investor is doing a virtual sports card con during the weekend. The National was supposed to go down. What is that? A conference? He's holding a conference? I'm not sure what that is. What that's all about, Toa. All right, guys. Yes, sir, everybody. Welcome, Ripping for Ripkins. I love the research. Yeah, guys, that's another thing that I love about this hobby is if you dedicate, I dedicate, let's say 2 hours out of your day. I know 2 hours is a long time, but that's about what I spend. And I usually do it in the morning when my brain is fresh and I'm excited. Doing it at the end of the day is draining, so I like to do it first thing in the morning. I just start looking at options, what's being overlooked. I look at tons of different years. The more research you do, the more you understand the hobby and the products out there, and you'll start understanding different angles to take and stuff. Just like I said, that's one thing. One of the biggest things I love about this hobby is nobody's an expert simply because of all the product out there. Okay, all the product, and all it takes is dedication to research and know what you're doing. So when I came into this PSA collector journey, I knew that if I was going to start creating content, I had to know what I was talking about, okay, regarding sports cards. So I spent like the first 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years of just researching, and getting to know the product. And I still didn't know what I was talking about when I started making videos and stuff. So you guys, if you want to do this hobby and do it the right way, you got to really dive in and look at the research. So here, I'll go ahead and show you. I'm just going to pull up my screen and show you guys let's see here. Let's see if we got to do the desktop. Yeah, that'll work. So let's see. Okay, let me get these Jordans out of the way. So what I like to do, okay, now this is basic stuff that a lot of you guys probably already know about, but what I like to do, okay, is, so I'm going to ignore the comments for a second and show you guys my process to figure out what products, what players, and so forth to start looking at, okay? So let's say I want to look into who, let's see, who. Let's just say David Robinson, okay? So I go to Pop Report, and I type in David Robinson, all right? Whoa, that's not how you spell it. And PSA is going to pull up all the David Robinson cards that have been submitted to PSA, okay? So we have the 1986 Merchante Spanish David Robinson. That can't be the same one. So let's see, what does the card look like? God almighty, I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm winging it right now. Let's see, is this 19? Did David Robinson have a card in 1986? Yeah, he did. Wow. Wow, for 241. That's a sticker, I believe. That's a Spanish sticker. So I would go on eBay and be like, number one, I did not know David Robinson. I thought his rookie card was like 88 for some reason. Robinson, 1986, and type in his name and see what's, let's see if we have any on there. Okay, so a lot of magazines. So that's not really a good example. However, you guys get the idea, right? So I would go to the earliest and then move forward. And Muggsy Bogues even had one. So 87 Kentucky, whatever that is. Hoops. So maybe that is his rookie year. 89 Hoops. Let's see. Man, I cannot spell Robinson today. Wow, so he's 5,600. 677 tens. Let's see. Are they going up? Are they going down? Let's go to 10. Filter it by Robinson. So he has two options in this set, 138 and 310. 310 is probably going to be a subset, like an all-star set, or so I'm going to go with the 138 first. Check that out. Let's see the Gem Mint 10s. And I'm going to scroll down. And so March 2020, a Gem Mint 10 sold for 128. That was by PWCC. So even if that was inflated, that's still low. March, April, 144, 145, 229 at best offer. So April of 2020, 240 at best offer. Propstein sold one at 280. Wow, these are going up very quickly. 272 at auction for post-war cards. So right there, guys, I would say David Robinson rookie cards or 1989 Hoops box would be a good investment to buy right now, because if you pull a David Robinson, you submit it, it comes back at 10, you're looking at $272 according to the market as it is right now. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? And these sold at auction, so 265, 240. So these are real prices, guys. These are live PSA. They filter these. They do their best to weed out the fake ones, and so this is my process. And I would say, let's see, 1989 Hoops box. Let's see, what do we got here? Look at this, two for 100, so $50 a piece, and you can pull two David Robinsons out of there, right? Am I seeing something wrong here? Is this 88, 89 Elite? And this right here, Elite Cards Collection. That's just pay no mind to that. So this one is what you want to look at. 89 Hoops, David Robinson, Gem Mint 10. Now what are the nines going for? 26, 37, 82 at auction. Wow, for a PSA 9. So David Robinson, guys. Now I didn't plan this. Okay, I'm just showing you guys right now what I would be doing. So Now, 89 hoops, there's a lot of boxes printed, so you guys got to be careful. That doesn't mean you need to go out and buy them all right now. I would look at the other players in the set as well. So let's look at the other players in the set and see, would they be, are other cards are valuable as well? What's the Jordan sell for? Ooh, let's see what the Jordan sells for. 142 in Gem Mint 10. Wow. I did not expect those prices. So let's see what they were selling for. Well, pretty good, pretty consistently, about 150 on average. Wow, a lot of them have sold. Let's go all the way down to, let's say, wow, look at that, guys. They were selling for $34. July of 2019. Holy snikes. Okay. Oh, so it's, wait, so it's $100 for 2 boxes, right? Times 2 box lot. Fresh from case. Free shipping. Dang, I don't know if I should buy one or not. See, I would have to do more research. But you guys can kind of see my thought process, right? Those are essentially undervalued. Oh, here's high series. Maybe that's what you want to get, is the high series. 7 watchers, $8.50 shipping, so $30. And you have to make sure that the card that you guys are wanting to pull are in the boxes, because some have Series 1 and some have Series 2. So the Michael Jordan is number 200. That might be Series 1. That might be Series 2. Let's see if it says in the box. I don't know. Tough call. Tough break. I'm going to do more research, obviously, in this set and see if these are good buys. Because I would love to break some of this product, especially if the prices are going up. Because I love that design. It's 80s old school design. There's all the rookies in there as well. So I'm not sure where I was going with this. I just wanted to show you guys what I do. And also, oh yeah, do your research. Do your research, okay? So let's say we want to look up David Robinson, his resume. Just type in David Robinson in the search bar at the top. And right there, guys, see that basketball reference? A lot of you guys probably know this, but I'm going to go ahead and show you anyway. This is his resume when I'm talking about his resume. So, and when you see the bold, that means he led the league. So he led the league in total rebounds in 90. He led the league in blocks, and he led the league in points in 93. And up here, he's a 10-time All-Star, a 1993-94 scoring champ. That's what this means right here. This bold, that means he was a scoring champ. It's also going to say 91-92 block champ, which means he led the league in blocks. 2-time NBA champ, 8-time All-Defensive. He was an MVP 94-95. So David Robinson's resume is looking good, guys. He was a military, not general, officer. So he has that going for him. His nickname is the Admiral. Yeah, right here. He did not play from his service duties. So David Robinson, yeah, I think is a good pickup. Or potential buy low, sell high kind of deal. And that's the process I would go through. So yeah, basketball is blown up worldwide. The NBA is doing that intentionally. They're marketing themselves overseas and getting other countries involved. International players are being drafted. Luka. I would buy those boxes, but I just want to make sure I'm buying the right series. I mean, for $50, 2 for $100, that's 50 a piece. That's with shipping. If I pulled like, I don't know, 3 Robinsons out of there, or maybe 3 Jordans, that would pay for itself. MJ Series 1. Oh, okay. So there's one for $88. Free shipping. Look for all the All-Stars and coaches cards. We all love those coaches cards, don't we? I love collecting the coach cards. Robinson is Series 2. Okay, thanks for answering that, guys. So if you want the Jordans, get the Series 1. And if you want the Robinson rookies, get the Series 2. Pat D, 72. Been watching you. Some of my most successful videos on have been sports cards related. Keep doing a great job, sir. Love to do an interview. Thanks for that feedback, man. Pat D72. What's your channel about? Is it maybe I think I've looked at it before. You do like Matchbox cars or something, which I think is a great content to do for a channel. What is it? Yeah, I still got some more time. Let me know if you guys have any other questions or want to see any other players researching, or what else do I have? What kind of tips can I give? Another thing is up here, this leaders. Can you guys see that? The leaders tab. Come down here. And so you have the 2019-2020 season leaders. So Giannis has a bunch of these. James Harden has a bunch. They're leading the league. Look at this. Look at Trae Young's leading the league in turnovers. Oh, man. Trae Young. Man, he's a little guy. Got to give the little guy some love, man. He can still ball, though. LeBron James is leading in assists. Who's he assisting to? Anthony Davis. That's why I've been picking up Anthony Davis. And then also come down here and regular season leaders. You guys can look at, let's say, points, career. Who's the leading? And the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 1 with 38,000 points. Karl Malone is number 2. That's why I like pulling Karl Malone cards. He doesn't have any rings. However, he does have a good resume. LeBron James is number 3 right now with 34,000. He's only got 4,000 more points to go before he starts. He's the number 1 scoring leader of all time in the NBA. So I've been looking more and more for LeBron cards. Kobe Bryant is 4th. MJ's number 5. Dirk Nowitzki's number 6. Wilt Chamberlain's number 7. Julius Erving's 8. And look at that, Shaquille O'Neal's 10. So Shaq's up there, guys. He's the 10th best scorer in the NBA of all time. I love the Shaq cards. And then there's so many other stats to look at. Assists, John Stockton. He dominates that. There's nobody who's going to beat that. Steals, blocks, turnovers, 3-point field goals, Ray Allen, I think Steph Curry's number 3 with almost 2,500. Reggie Miller, he was a dominant three-point shooter. James Harden's number 5. Vince Carter's number 6. So LeBron James 14 down here. So I mean, you got to take these stats with a grain of salt. However, if you see a name consistently, I'm telling myself that you know what, he could be a good potential person to invest in. Buy low, sell high. I'm going to scroll up and see if I miss anything. You missed the coach cards, John. Robinson is Series 1, 1989 Hoops. David Robinson rookie cards. Oh, David Robinson is in both series, but they're different cards. See, guys, it's stuff like that you got to do your research and figure out before you hit that buy button. Phil Jackson, Bulls rookie in this Hoops is underrated. Oh, I can see that. Actually, that's a good point. Central Valley cards. That's a good observation. Buy all the boxes. The Robinson has 2 versions. In baseball, who would you invest in now? Tough call. I don't like looking at the new guys. I like looking at, guys that have been in five or so years and find the ones that are undervalued. Mike Trout, obviously. I would try to pick up Mike Trout first. I like Bryce Harper. I like Mookie Betts. I think their cards are undervalued. I picked up a couple of Acuna, but basketball is consuming my time right now, and the 90s players, baseball cards, are consuming my time right now. So I'm looking at the 90s baseball, the junk wax era kind of legendary players. Hey, thanks for the congrats on the new child, Damien. I appreciate that. Hopefully it'll be the girl or boy that you want. Yeah, I'm happy with either. The cards behind me, man, they're just cards. I got some Patrick Mahomes, some Trey Young, the Shaq rookie from the 2003 Topps Chrome Refractor. I got a bunch of Michael Jordan. I got the Shaquille O'Neal Scoring Kings. Those are all those over there. Man, I got a bunch of the Scoring Kings on my PSA order right now that I'm just so excited to get back. I submitted like 7 of the Shaq Scoring Kings, and those cards are going up right now. I was buying those for like $15 to $20 a piece. I need to figure out a way to display my cards better because I use those plastic stands and they are worthless. I'll go to pick up a card or move a card and one falls over and then they all fall over like dominoes and it just irritates me every time. So I wish somebody would manufacture a stand that's affordable but also like looks good and it's also, you know, impossible to tip over. I gotta show you real quick. Yeah, so those cards right there are all the Shaq Scoring King cards. And then I got the Patrick, recent pickups, really. I put on display, and then I'll filter them out and put up new ones. Ernie, if you guys are wondering when I submit, you have to hit that notification button on my YouTube channel next to the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And as far as I know, that works. So if you're a member of my channel and I upload a video, I post it to my members and they should get a notification that I posted it and they can go on and watch it. And then after like, sometimes, typically I try to do at least 3 hours before I post it to everybody. So, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do that towards a full day in advance. So you guys get access to my videos a full day in advance. I might start doing that. That way you guys get more of a lead time. But you hit that notification bell and then YouTube should give you a notification on your phone. If you check the settings on your phone to make sure that you are allowed, YouTube is allowed to notify you. Yeah, the Shaq Ultra Rejectors rookie, you are correct, sir. They are undervalued. I love those cards. Yeah, the wood stands that are like painting easels, I looked at those. And I think they're just as easily to knock over. The Jordan Scoring Kings is the best Jordan insert card ever. I think it's definitely got to be up there in the top 3, in my opinion. It's just a great photo. It was ahead of the time. The 93 Ultra Scoring Kings. It's also part of a set that has other great players. It has Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, I think Larry Johnson, Otis Thorpe, or it has some guys that really aren't Hall of Fame players or legendary players. However, it does have a bunch. So completing the set would be cool. And they weren't hard to pull either. It's just finding the gem mint condition examples is incredibly hard to find. Those cards were so susceptible to chipping and corner wear, even pulled fresh from a pack. So those gem mint 10 cards I can see going up substantially. World Be Free, Get No Love. What is World Be Free? What is that? Is that a another documentary? Let's see. So let's go. You know what? Let me see real quick. Maybe I'll show you guys what I've been buying recently. Oh, yeah. Oh, good ones. Okay. I don't want to give away too many secrets, so let me filter through here real quick. Okay, not bad. Okay, I'll scroll down to the Topps archive boxes. So this is what I've been buying recently. Okay, I actually picked this up today. Let's see if I'm showing any information. So I picked up this 1999 2000 Topps Gallery basketball hobby box for $110 out the door. Excited to open that up on the channel. There's so many potential pulls from here. And also the base, there's no Jordan cards. However, the base cards I think are super attractive and will grade really well. I picked up a 98 Bowman Chrome for $46, guys. That's out the door with shipping and everything. There's refractors in there, international refractors for $46. I said that's going to be a fun break. Even the base cards I think are cool in PSA cases. A PSA 10 case. You got the Griffey, the Bonds, the Derek Jeter. There's so many base cards. So if you guys want to pick those up, I'm just going to leak the information now. Go ahead. They're super cheap right now. Look at this, guys. The 1999 Skybox Thunder, the turbocharged. These were inserted 1 in 72 packs. 1 in 72. He had it listed buy it now for $25, $8 shipping, and it has the Griffey in it. These have the clear acetate inserts. 1 in 72 packs. Almost a complete set. I got the Sammy Sosa, the A-Rod, the Manny Ramirez, the Mark McGwire, Mike Piazza, Ken Griffey Jr., Juan Gonzalez, and I'm not sure who that is. But another seller has one Griffey listed for $25. So I saw this lot listed for $25 and I, boom, snatched it up. Like I said, they're inserted 1 in 72 packs in the Skybox Thunder baseball hobby boxes. 2 of these 1987 Topps Tiffany Barry Bonds BGS 8s. He had both these listed. I bought both of them. Check out the subgrades on these cards. So the first one, the centering is a little off top to bottom, left to right. However, that's the only issue. So the edges have some issue and the surface has some issue. So this could very well be a mint 9 in my opinion, okay? So grading is subjective. I'm going to crack the case, submit it to PSA, and see what they say it is. If it's a PSA 8, I'm cool with that. I paid $40 for that one. And this one, look at the centering on this, guys. I paid $40 for this Barry Bonds 87 Topps Tiffany. Look at the centering on the back. Look at that, 9.5 centering, corners 9, edges 9, and the surface is a 7. So I'm hoping it's a fingerprint or two, and I can just wipe it off and submit that bad boy and get a 9, okay? Because these cards are skyrocketing right now. So I picked 2 of those up. The Barry Bonds 87 Topps Tiffany, even the Barry Bonds 1987 Topps Gem Mint 10 cards are going up very rapidly, okay? I'm kicking myself for not buying Gem Mint 10s a couple months ago because they were dirt cheap. The 86 Sport Flicks, guys, I don't know if you remember these cards. I saw this guy listed it. 2 sold real quick, so I bought the other one. This is a Barry Bonds 1986. I think it's like an XRC rookie card. Gem Mint 10. I think these are great pickups right now for what I paid for it. If you guys are into the Barry Bonds player. Also, the 1995 Ultra Gold Medallion Barry Bonds. These were inserted, crazy inserts, ratios. The Gold Medallion stamp, the hitting machine. The very first Fleer Ultra hitting machine insert. I picked that up dirt cheap. And then these guys, the Thunderclap. Ultra Thunderclap. This is what reminded me of the Scoring Kings when we were talking. So this, in a sense, is baseball's version of the Scoring Kings. It's the 1996 Ultra Thunderclap. Okay, the Ken Griffey Jr. cards are on fire. And so I said the Barry Bonds are going to, in my opinion, be next. So I bought 2 of those, $20 a piece. Very excited to get those. And then the 96 Fleer Ultra Seasons Crowns. Love the design of this. It's the gold medallion. These were inserted 1 in 100 packs. I said $10. Why not? I'm going to pick it up. It looks gem minty. Look at the corners. It looks a little out of focus. However, I don't care. It's going to look great in a PSA slab. It's a Barry Bonds card. And then bought a bunch of those Topps archive boxes. Still waiting for a bunch. There's the Luka, second year, Prism, Select, Tricolor. So keep a lookout, guys. These 2 more boxes I'm going to be breaking. I wasn't expecting to share that with anybody, but now you know. And then also the 87 Topps Tiffany regular issue Topps cards. Barry Bonds are going up. Show oldest cards, please. All Derek Jeter cards. Yes, Rod White. Hey, what's going on, Rod White? You've been around for a while. All Jeter cards are, yes, they are going up, guys. Look at the Topps Chrome. I predicted this before his induction. So 1996, Topps Chrome, Derek Jeter. Now, a lot of you guys say that's not Derek Jeter's rookie card. However, it's his first Topps Chrome card. So, wow. This must have a defect on it. Well, cat's out of the bag. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do newly listed. All right, let's see. Okay, the refractors are definitely up there. There's a Topps Chrome. See, rookie card. It's not, I mean, his rookie card we all know is 93, but his initial MLB starting year was, well, he started in 95, I think, and then, but 96 was when he was on the roster. I don't know. Derek Jeter rookie cards are funny. But that PSA 10 is at $651. His cards, in general, are going up. It took him a minute to catch on. But the Topps Chrome. So, yeah, this is Topps Chrome. Only 41 are in Gem Mint 10 cases. Only 78 are in Mint 9 cases. Let's look at the prices. What are the prices? Let's see. Topps Chrome, Derek Jeter, number 80. Are they going up? Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe not. Down. Well, they went up. They spiked because of the Hall of Fame. Let's see what the 9s are going for. Oh, it's all over the place. Okay, so $36 for a Mint 9. Wow. There's still, I think the Topps Chrome Derek Jeter cards are a good pickup and potential PSA candidates, okay? Because look at the population report. They're so low. And it's his first Topps Chrome card. And look at this, guys. Derek Jeter is statistically, he's got 5 World Series, 14-time All-Star, 5-time Golden Glove, 5-time Silver Slugger, 310 batting average, 358 stolen bases, 260 home runs. Okay. I think he more performed. Anyway, this is a great resume. 5-time World Series champ. Yeah, it was with the Yankees, but the juggernaut. But it's Derek Jeter, shortstop, legendary. Had the second. Was he this guy who had the second highest unanimous vote next to Mariano Rivera? Or was that Ken Griffey Jr.? I don't know. He was up there, though. He definitely got voted in almost unanimously. So Derek Jeter, yes, you can't go wrong with investing in some Derek Jeter cards, especially since they're so cheap. Topps Football 92 Gold, tough call. Tough call. I haven't looked into that yet. I mean, if they're cheap and you can find Gem Mint 10 copies, yeah. For like $20. Check the pop reports. Does PSA hate penny sleeves? No, not that I know of. That's all I submit my cards in, are penny sleeves and these card savers. Just to ensure that they don't get damaged. Hey, what's going on, Lambo Leaper? Nice to have you here. What time is it? I have an interview. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the YouTube channel House of Jordans, but Christina's going to interview me today at 2:30, so I have to be out of here. Let's say 1:30. I got to be out of here, so I got 7 minutes. And then check out that House of Jordans interview that they do with me in a couple days. I'm not sure when she's going to do it, but that's what I got going on today after this. One person didn't vote. Yeah, they voted against Derek Jeter. I mean, come on, what? I don't understand that those guys on that who decide. The voting is not consistent by any means, so it's just like, okay, what else? What else? One away from Mariano. Yeah, Jared is definitely a baseball ambassador. Derek Jeter, guys, and he didn't have much drama, so I don't think people really paid attention to how dominant he was. Is it worth it to buy complete sets? Complete Topps Tiffany sets, I think. Depending on the year, depending on the set. Complete top sets, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, complete Topps Gold set, complete Topps Stadium Club members only set. Yeah, absolutely. It's worth it if you guys can find them for good deals. No, PSA does not return any kind of holder that you submit your cards in. I guess they throw them away or they donate them. So you got to keep that in consideration when you're submitting. If you submit all your cards in mag loaders, you're not going to get them all back. PSA crams, they make the boxes super tight when they ship your cards back to you to prevent any damage and also save on shipping costs. I did what to ask. Have a partial 1991 Topps. Tiffany said, "Do you think I should hang on to it?" 2004 Tom Brady Fleer Tradition. Why 2004? I see one on eBay right now for $4. What about that card? One for, yeah, $4. What basketball set from the wax era should I invest in? Uh, Tops, 92 Tops, 89 hoops, 88 hoops, maybe. Check in those sets. Check the rookies out on those sets. And if Jordan cards are in, yeah, and Jordan cards are in those sets. So you can't go wrong if there's a Jordan in the set. You should work for PSA. That's funny, guys, because the president of PSA, which is no longer Joe Orlando, it's Steve Sloan. He emailed me and wanted to have an introductory phone call with me and kind of, thank me for all I'm doing for PSA, which it blew my mind. It blew my mind. And so I this was like last week, and I called him and we talked just about, everything that I've been doing and how they're essentially they approve of the content and stuff that I've been doing and how I use PSA and my logo and I kind of created my own logo and I didn't reuse their PSA logo. So that meant the world to me to have the president of PSA reach out to me and talk to me one-on-one on the phone. And he said that if I ever did want a job working for PSA, that he would love to have me on his staff. And but that would mean I would have to move out to California. And California is so expensive, and I love Tennessee, and I got a good thing going. But I really appreciated the consideration and the offer. And who knows? I could end up very well being a PSA ambassador for them. However, I kind of like to, be a renegade and do my own thing and do it my own way, and just keep going and going and going, have my own schedule and stuff. So, yeah, I guess I'm happy to share that with you guys and let you know that PSA has reached out to me finally and said, good job, keep up the good work. But no, I don't work for them, and I think it would be very cool too. At least I would love to go do a tour of the PSA headquarters and check out meet all the guys grading the cards and stuff, and looking at the equipment that they use. All right, guys, we're at 1:30. That's an hour and a half. I went 30 minutes. Tennessee, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. So I might, if I don't do a live stream tonight, I'll definitely be doing another one tomorrow, guys. I mean, I'll break that OPG box. Or I might do the OPG tonight and do the basketball tomorrow. Like I said, I'm trying to get these Jordans. See you later, T's Baseball Life. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Coming out, I lived out in California for 7 years, and it was great. I loved it. Back when I was single, I lived in Calabasas. I lived in Ventura County, and I lived in the Valley in Winnetka, kind of Winnetka. What was it called? Chatsworth. Yeah, I lived in Chatsworth. But that's all like on the coast, essentially on the coast, close to the coast. See you, Caden. Thanks, you guys, for stopping by and hanging out with me and making me laugh and making my day, essentially. I love live streaming. I never knew I did. So all the insight you guys provide is great, and I'm hoping to reciprocate that. I hope you guys interact in the comment section and help each other out, and just keep staying positive and enjoying the hobby. So I'll see you all on the next live stream. I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time via Instagram, or I'm going to do like an hour waiting queue on YouTube. So stay posted for that, guys. And if you're a member and you want to get notified of my videos before I post them, make sure to hit that notification bell, okay? See you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you all soon, all right?